Hello everyone, Glenyce Ewing here at the Tranquil Room in Australia. Oh, what a week it's been. I feel that everyone would be feeling this huge strawberry moon that in Australia we're experiencing it tonight, and it's bringing in a lot of renewal, new beginnings for a lot of things, and closure to a lot of things also. So, we're slowly coming out of COVID. And, things are opening up a bit more. So it's quite ironic that we've got such a magnificent moon happening tonight. In America, I think it'll be tomorrow night. I think that's how it works. So I'm really looking forward to new beginnings and, finalising a few things and just projecting forward. And I would encourage everyone to be really starting to set their goals on what it is that they want for the next year, for the next 2 years, and so forth. It's a great time, especially with this moon. It is quite a condensed moon. So now is our absolute time to release things, but also to be truly setting our goals. We always release on a full moon, and just really focus on releasing what no longer serves you. For me personally, there's big changes with me over the next 4 weeks, and I will share this a little later, in the next few shows. It's interesting times ahead for everyone at the moment. Now, before we go any further, I want to let you all know that I had Beth Elaine Haynes talking as a guest a couple of weeks ago, and she was so well received that I've actually got Beth coming again next week. So that'll be Friday, June the 12th. This will be our my guest, and we're going to be talking about our chakras. Excuse me. So when you're a psychic, you need to make sure that your chakras are fully balanced, because if they're congested, you're not going to get a full balanced knowing. So for me, before I do any readings or before I come onto this show, I actually sit in absolute peace and quietness, and I do a very quiet chakra meditation. So I balance everything up so that I know and clear. It's really important to clear. So what I would be suggesting is that for all psychics out there, for all light workers out there, is before you work with anyone, always make sure that you are balanced and cleansed, and and grounded and protected as well. But the chakras are a really beautiful way to really focus on your absolute aura, and it just means that when you're working in your pure state, that the most beautiful messages are going to come through. The clarity is going to be very, very clear. So I would be highly recommending that. So Beth will be with us next week, and we're going to be going more in depth in regard to that, and also the chakras that are relatable to the world. There's certain places in this world, and I can't think of them off the top of my head, but there are certain places in this world that chakra. I know the base chakra, I believe, is at Uluru in Australia, which is right in the centre of Australia. Used to be called Ayers Rock, but man, when you go there, it is phenomenal, and I would be recommending anyone that is listening to this to absolutely do yourself a favour and put it on your bucket list, because it just transcends you into a whole different world, just the energy around that place. I was there a few years ago, and man, it was so powerful, so powerful. So I'd be highly recommending that. Just a recap on that Beth Elaine Haynes will be joining us again next week as my guest, and we're going to be talking about the importance of chakras and what they do for you, and how, as a light worker, we really need to be working on our own personal chakras before we work with any clients. So it's incredible times. There is so much unrest in the world at the moment, and I feel that if everyone could just take a deep breath and rebalance and re-cleanse everything, and ground ourselves, that, it would bring a whole calmness. There's so much unrest at the moment, and it's more, I feel it's being really generated by by people that have their own political agenda, and we need to be very aware of that. Okay. Alrighty. So just looking forward to next week. It's going to be exciting times. So we actually have Leah from Geneva in Ohio. Hi, Leah. How are you?
Hi, I'm good. How are you?
Good, thanks, Dale. How can I help you today?
Well, I was hoping to get a reading, possibly hear from my fiance that had passed over mediumship. I don't know if that's
Okay. What was your fiance's name?
full name.
Full name?
I'm sorry. John
Full
Thornton.
name? Oh, John. Sorry. Okay.
John Thornton.
Thank you. Can you just take a deep breath in for me, Leah, please?
Mhm.
As soon as you mentioned John's name, I got this really sick feeling within my stomach. Oh, wow. Leah, what I'm feeling straight up is that once John closed his eyes for the very last time, or took his last breath, I actually feel that he was actually able to finally let go. I feel that he was struggling in regard to something that was quite significant. Oh God, I feel like he kept on bashing his head against the brick wall. So I feel that his passing, for him, not so much for you, but for him, it was actually a blessing in disguise. He's very much around you, and Leah, I'm actually feeling that he's around you. But do you have a child?
Do either of I'm sorry, did you ask if either of us have a child?
Yes. Yeah.
Yes, we have one together, and then I have a child that he also considered his.
Yeah. Because I actually feel that in spirit, he's very much around the children, very much so. And I feel that there's one of them is actually, it's like, I feel that one of your children keep pulling on their ear, and it's like they're feeling that someone's there. It's actually John. He's very much around them. Is there a son?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, very much around.
Is there a what? I'm sorry.
Do you have a son, a male?
I'm sorry, I'm kind of having like a bad connection.
Yeah, I'm just feeling if there is a son, that John is very much around.
Yeah, him and I have a son.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
very much with the son. And I'm also being shown, Leah, are you a reader? Do you read books in bed?
I used to. I haven't so much. I've actually been doing a lot of online stuff now, getting more into the spiritual since he passed away. I've been trying to get a connection to him, and
he's showing me.
Yeah, I used to be an avid reader.
Yeah, I'm feeling
that I need to read.
Yeah, and I've got a red cover on it. It's quite red, and it's either got gold writing or gold and black writing. But John's actually saying if she reads this, she'll know exactly what path she needs to take.
And you said it's a red book?
I feel it's a red book. I've got a red binder, or red cover, and it's either got black and gold writing on it or lettering, but I'm also seeing black, so it may be shadowed or underlined in black.
Okay.
Yeah, he's actually saying this is what she needs to read to fully step into your natural calling. So when you're opening up on a spiritual level or a psychic level, some people, it's working out what your strongest clair is, like clairaudient, clairvoyant, and so forth. Some people are phenomenal tarot readers or oracle card readers, so it's just you working out which is your forte. but he's showing me that there is a red book that you need to be reading. He's actually saying that you need to be propped up in bed and turning, like I'm seeing him trying to turn the pages for you. Okay. It's very much around you, very much around you. And what is it with your right foot?
I'm sorry?
He's showing me that he's trying to massage your right foot. Do you have a problem with one of your feet?
No, my son just broke his toe on his right foot though.
Okay.
2 nights ago.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, because I just feel he's trying to massage it and make it feel better. You know, it's like that internal, just that big hug and make it go away sort of thing. So he's very much around that as well. I'm also being shown, Leah, that there's something. Have you got like a shrine to John in your house?
Do I have a what for him? I'm so sorry. The connection's going to keep breaking up.
Yeah. I'm just seeing that John's showing me that it's almost like if it's your bedside table, you've got a lot of photos of him around, and he's saying it's too chaotic. Just have one photo, and it's almost like by having one photo, you're going to allow him more room to come into your dreams and come into your room. He wants to be able to enter, but it's almost like you've got too much of him in there already. You understand that?
Well, I don't do my room. I'm so sorry about that. So sorry. I am so sorry. My sister was supposed to be watching the children. No, he won't. But yeah, no, I don't have a lot of photos. I've actually been putting like a lot of those supposed to be healing crystals, and I've actually been reading that a lot of them together or right next to your bedside lately. I've been reading that they can actually block, spirits or whatnot from coming in your dreams. If maybe could that be it?
Yeah, I'd be really, really conscious of what crystals you've got in your room. Now, on a spiritual level, if you are wanting to open up your third eye and your crown chakra, always work with clear quartz because it amplifies everything. It allows the light. But you don't have that in your bedroom because you won't go to sleep.
You don't have it in the bedroom?
No. I would. Anyone that's listening to this right now, if you have clear quartz in your bedroom, that's quite a significant piece. Take it out because
I think that's the name of the one that I have.
Yeah,
a lot of.
So take that out, and you can have it anywhere in your house except for the bedrooms because you will not rest.
Okay.
With the clear quartz.
Yeah, I think I've got 10 of those right on my nightstand.
I'd be surprised.
So that does make a lot of sense.
Yeah. I would have amethyst, absolutely, because amethyst actually helps you also on a spiritual level. But for me personally, I have a beautiful amethyst sphere with me, and it actually helps me connect with spirit. So I would absolutely have amethyst, which is the purple one. There's a really beautiful purple one. Have that in your bedroom, and I feel that John's going to come to you in your dreams. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, it's actually like you're going to say, okay, I'm ready for you to come in now, but take all the clear quartz out. You can have a small piece like the size of, no bigger than an egg, because you will just be constantly switched on, and no one can do that. You need to be able to switch off. But for connection with John in particular, I feel that if you had a piece of amethyst, absolutely bring that in because it protects you and it only lets in good spirit as well. And John's just beautiful. I feel like I want to give him a hug. He's just so beautiful. He's also telling me to just trust yourself and back yourself. He's saying don't listen to the naysayers. So I feel that you're struggling a little bit on wanting to come out, well, for want of a better word, wanting to come out as a psychic. just own it. He's telling me to step into it and own it. And, you know, anyone that is trying to say, oh, that's all hoo-ha, just eyeball them and say thank you for your ignorance and walk away. And what you've done is you've acknowledged what they've said, but you're not taking it on board, okay? And he's actually showing me, it's like he's trying to push you forward. I feel like he's standing behind you and he's trying to push you forward and going, you've got this. And he's showing me that you've got an incredible ability, but he's also showing me cards. So I feel that you need to be working with oracle cards or tarot cards to start with, because I feel that you'll start working with the cards, but I actually feel that you're going to then turn around and go, you know what, I don't need the cards. I feel that you're very clairvoyant, but I'm feeling also that you are very clairaudient. So you're going to be hearing a lot. And with all the hearing, you're going to be receiving so many messages, which is absolutely phenomenal. But John's just saying to me right now that he is very much around you all. But he's saying that read a certain book, because it's actually going to, the way it's written, you are going to absolutely take it all on board. You know, some people need to read a book and then they keep going back and what does that mean? And he's saying that this red book in particular is going to give you everything that you need, and it will be your go-to book. Okay? All right, Leah, I'm hoping you heard all that. So thank you, Leah, for the honour of reading for you today, and I hope you get a lot of comfort out of that. John it came through so fast. You know, sometimes I need to sit and just allow spirit to come in, but he was well and truly ready. But Leah, he's absolutely saying that now is your time to fully step into it, and now's your time, and that's what I'm getting. So from my heart to your heart, be kind to you and enjoy the ride that you're about to go on. So thanks, Leah. All righty, so next we have Ricky Lee in Brisbane in Australia. Hi, Ricky Lee, how are you?
Hello, I'm good, thank you. How are you?
Really good, darling. How can I help you today?
Well, I actually did have a previous conversation with one of the other lovely ladies there. I'm not sure. It wasn't you, because you have an Australian accent. Are you Australian, are you?
Yes, I'm down in Auburn.
Or are you American?
No, I'm Australian. I'm on the Murray River down in between New South Wales and Victoria.
Oh, wow. Yeah, we actually, when I was a child, I actually lived down in Albury Wodonga for a little bit, so I know exactly where you are.
Far out, yeah, small world. Okay, honey, how can I help you?
I know. So, yeah, in our last conversation, I was having a chat regarding my father. He passed away in 2012, and we were in a conversation around him, and it did cut out mid-combo. So I'm just wanting a bit of, obviously, guidance to see if there's any sort of way I can connect with him, if there's any sort of, I'm just, a little bit confused in a lot of things and how my life's going to be, and I've had a lot of bad things happen. I just want to see what the future holds and if there's going to be any sort of financial change and relationships and all that sort of stuff.
Okay, so let's tap into this really quickly, because pretty much what you've asked for is nearly an hour reading. But anyway, all right, in regard to your dad.
Yep.
I'm sorry, I'm just tapping into that at the moment, sorry. In regard to your dad, I feel that there was words left unsaid. Did someone owe someone an apology? Did your father owe you an apology?
Yes, he actually left the world by suicide by choice, unfortunately, and I feel that there's definitely a lot of unsaid things that I'd love to clarify, obviously, with him, and yeah.
All right. Just very quickly, Ricky, what I'm saying is...
Yeah, I don't expect you to take a lot of time, that's fine.
Yeah, no, it's all good. Oh, man. Because what I'm getting around your father is... I feel that he was running away from demons, and those demons go back to when he was a little boy.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm just not sure of how much of your story he knows. That's all I'm just going to say right now that... Oh, God, I feel like I want to hug him. I'm about to get really emotional because I feel that he had massive demons from his past.
Yeah, he really did.
It was like he was
had a really tough childhood. Yeah.
Yeah. Was
He
he
had a
a
lot on
drinker?
his plate. He had a really hard life. Pardon?
Yeah. Was he a drinker?
He was before myself and my sister were born, and then after him and my mum split up before he passed away, he got back into drinking again after being sober for 25 years.
Yeah, and it's just a pattern thing. It was all the old feelings. I've got abandonment around him, but I feel that abandonment come from when he was a little boy. So he's just had this pattern going. Honey, if you take nothing else out of this very moment, he is at peace.
Okay.
Yeah, you need to hear that. He is finally at peace, and he's actually quite happy where he's at. Yes, he has regrets because I feel he didn't have a final goodbye with you guys, and he regrets that.
Yeah,
but
no,
he doesn't
we didn't
regret,
get that.
Yeah, he regrets that bit, but he doesn't regret that he's finally finished with the demons. He's absolutely transitioned over, and he's in a really, really beautiful place.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's really good. That's all I was so worried about because he was so damaged and so sad, and I'm glad that he's happy where he is. So.
Honey, he's in a really peaceful state. It's almost like he's finally found his next life as he's transitioned over. I feel he's got a reconnection with a mate, and those two. Yep. Do you know if they used to do like drag races or?
Yes.
Was he into like the supercars and that sort of stuff?
Races. Yep. My dad used to rebuild them and drive them and paint them and race them. Yep. Definitely.
Yeah. I feel that he's reconnected with a mate, and it's almost like they're causing harmless havoc again. You know, I've got a lot of laughter around him now.
Oh, that's really good.
Yeah,
that sounds exactly like him too.
Yeah, no, that's really, really cool. And I don't know why, but I keep hearing Eagles songs. I don't know if they're an Eagle fan, like, you know, Hotel California and that sort of stuff.
He did listen to the Eagles a little bit. Yeah. He loved his old country rock. He loved the country rock.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, so he's, you know,
that's really good.
What I'm seeing is he is absolutely in a great place, but he does regret not saying goodbye, but he was at his absolute wit's end, and for him, this was the only way he was ever going to pass over. He was never going to die a really old man. It was just like, now is his time, and he just had so many demons, Dale, but you need to hear that he is absolutely at peace right now. Yeah, absolutely beautiful.
And that's all that I wanted to know, because I obviously wanted to find out about that, so thank you.
Oh, my pleasure, honey. Absolute pleasure. But Ricky Lee, as soon as you said finances when we first connected on this call, I had September coming at you. September, I see an ease. So, you know, if you're not working at the moment, I feel by September you are going to be back into the workforce, and I've actually got consistent money coming to you.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what I'm hoping for. We've been in a really, really tough place for a very long time.
Yeah. Oh man, this is huge. What I'm being told right now, Ricky, is that you need to write a letter to yourself and apologise to yourself for the way you handle money. It's almost like you need to take ownership of it, and instead of sitting there going, you know, things have been really tough. Things have been really tough for everyone, but it's how we handle those tough times. And I feel for you, it's time for you to apologise to yourself and go, you know what, I haven't been the best money handler, and I apologise for that, but as of today, I'm going to change this. And we've got a super, super strawberry moon, like full moon tonight. So this would be absolutely perfect timing for you, Ricky Lee, because you're released.
Okay.
So write down everything and, you know, do the apology, but also write down that you are releasing all the negative energy around you in regard to your finances. You're releasing all that. And believe me, so go outside and then burn it. So tonight when you look up and you've got this beautiful moon, go outside and burn it, release all that negative energy to that, okay? Because I'm actually saying that come September, you are going to be in a whole different place financially. I feel it's almost like an overnight transition. And in fact, I'm feeling August the 12th, I'm not sure what that's about, but August the 12th is going to be a massive turnaround for you. Massive.
Okay.
Yeah,
well, so that's 8 days after my birthday. My birthday's the 4th of August, so it must be something after my birthday.
Yeah, I'm not sure when the new moon is in August. It could be around the new moon. I'm not sure on what date that is. But with a new moon, always set your intentions. So leading into your birthday, if there's a new moon, I would be writing down that your intention is that you are going to manage your funds better. And it's almost like before you go and buy something, you're going to take a big, deep breath and going, do I really need it? Or is it because I feel like I need something? You know, some people they go and buy a pair of shoes because they just love shoes, and it could be the colour, it could be the heel. But it's before you do that transaction, just go, hang on a minute, do I really need this? Because you'll probably find, it's like I've got a girlfriend who has 46 pairs of black shoes, and that is no exaggeration. I just went, really? She goes, well, I like them. I said, you've only got 2 feet. So just when you're looking at things like that, just think about really if you really, really need it. Okay? But I'm just getting, Rick Lee, you're about to go on one hell of a ride. Like, I'm absolutely blown away about what's coming ahead for you. And believe me, it is positive. It's like this massive door is about to open. There is gold light shining. So just keep heading in the right. I feel that you are definitely, it's like you've got the blinker on and you want to get into the other lane. And that is definitely coming ahead. Absolutely. You're about to go down the right path, okay? Yeah, incredible things coming, Ricky Lee, and I'm really, so just make sure that you do the work in regard to the full moon. Write yourself a letter and apologise for the way you've handled money, and then release that tonight with the full moon, and then just start being very proactive and setting your intentions on what you're going to be, what you want your future to go. But Ricky Lee, I've just got phenomenal stuff happening for you. All right, so thank you for the honour of reading for you, darling. And okay, folks, so just finishing up, we have the beautiful Bethelaine Haynes joining us next week to talk about our chakras and how important it is to keep them balanced and cleansed. And from my heart to your heart, be kind to you. Have a fabulous week, and I will be talking to you all next week, same time. Thanks, everyone.